Hello, welcome back to Snark and Spark. My name is Emily and today is Flossmas Day 12, which does not even feel real. We are halfway to Christmas Eve, whatever. And it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. Crazy. What have I been doing? I'm obviously feeling considerably better, which is fantastic. I did go to work today. I made it the whole time. The large part is I did take medicine that finally kicked in. So that is a large part of why I am like up and moving and chipper. I've had just this sinus headache that has not gone away for the last couple days. Like all weekend, could not get rid of it, right? Came home from work early Friday, home Saturday, Sunday, horrible headache. Took medicine this morning, kicked in. The headache has been taken care of so far. Fingers crossed it continues to stay away and or the medicine continues to work. So I still get like a weird little cough sometimes. And I say that because I can feel that I want to cough. I'm gonna try not to, but what did we do? So today I wanna talk about Christmas traditions. One of the Christmas traditions that is really important to my husband's side of the family that I do because of him. It is not something that we did, it's something that his family does, and so we do it with Caden. And that's why I'm in my kitchen, because it has to do with food. So his family makes snacks. These are two different snacks here in front of us. I just realized this is my cake carrier and he has repurposed it to hold snacks. That's hilarious and also brilliant. I did not even realize he'd done that till right now. This is also my kitchen. We're gonna take a brief pause because I want to talk about my kitchen, because now that you've never seen it, so here we are. When we moved in, this was white cabinets, no knobs, no handles, or anything like that, and white walls, like what you had seen in the background of my videos for the longest time. Okay, here, so now you actually can see me without just like half of my face. So we have gone in, we have painted, that's painted, the whole kitchen is painted our gray color. It is called a ghost writer, as in an author. That is the color gray. And then we chose these knobs from like Menards. I have one that's closer. We picked out all of the hardware, the knobs, and the matching handles. And we installed them ourselves. Bryant installed all of them. And then our backsplash is also a slate backsplash that we did ourselves. It's literally just peel and stick tile, which is awesome. It took a little bit of hard work. Bryant did all of this himself without my help because I am not that. I feel like Eisenhower just stole something and I'm very suspicious of him, but I don't think he did. He's just settling down. He did all of our backsplash, and so it starts here and it goes all the way to the corner and then to the end of our counter. And so we have, ignore my dirty dishes, please, and all those dirty dishes. My kitchen is a mess because of all the snacks. We wanted this countertop, the granite, with like the black and white and gray granite. So we have a very monochrome black and white kitchen, which I adore, but peel and stick tile, it's amazing. It is real slate, it's just peel and stick. He also installed this. It's a magnetic knife strip that holds our fancy knives. And then he just did this literally last week. He installed this new sink for us. He took out our old one, which was just chrome, and installed this beautiful black that matches everything else. Oh, sorry. We also have a backsplash behind our coffee area as well, our coffee and microwave stuff. So anyways, back to the holiday traditions. His family ooh, that's my hand, makes 2 different snacks. And that is what his family is like known for doing at Christmas time. These 2 containers right here are oyster crackers. This, and this are all Chex Mix. So the Chex Mix, standard, the recipe is right here, but I can't show it because then I'll be in trouble. But it's, gosh, butter, garlic salt, lemon juice, seasoned salt, Worcestershire sauce, and then like all together, and you use Cheerios, pretzel sticks, wheat Chex, corn Chex, rice Chex, like different mixes of Chex Mix cereal, and you mix it all together and it gets like baked and roasted, and it's very, very good. It's got great flavor. I don't have smell-o-vision. That's one of those things where I wish that we had, and then you throw in like mixed nuts in there with it. It smells really good. Oh, that fits like perfectly in there. But I just love that this is my cake. This is my cake carrier that he's put. And that's a cake pan. Now these are oyster crackers. This is my personal favorite. Oyster crackers, same kind of thing. You get oyster crackers, butter, garlic salt, other flavoring. I know there's ranch and like dill, and you mix it all up and you roast it or toast it or whatever. And then you let it sit and like, I don't want to say harden, but like obviously when you mix wet ingredients like melted butter, it gets all wet and like not soggy, but obviously it soaks in. So they're a little soft. And then you like toast them, and then you have to like let them dry, preferably overnight. And then they crisp back up. It's so good. Now, this is one of those things where I don't know the specifics of, not because I'm not part of like the quote unquote original family or anything like that, but because in Brian's family, the making of these snacks is the male family member's job. So Brian's dad is primarily the one who is responsible for making it. Brian's dad normally makes it and brings it to all the family get-togethers, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that stuff. He makes them. Since we don't live in Indiana with them, obviously we have, and if we want it, we have to make our own or we wait. So Bryant makes it, and that is Bryant's job. It is not my job. I am not allowed to help, and I normally don't. I helped a little bit this year because things were busy and we made so much of it this year. But that is a boys only, and Caden is now getting older. And so Caden has been learning how to make it and helping his dad out making it. So that's what we did these last couple days as well, kind of also to help me out. Brent would come home from work. He and Caden made a batch of oyster crackers or a batch of Chex Mix while I rested or did whatever. So that's a fun tradition that we do. That is 100% male led in my household, and it is wonderful. I love it. So that was really good. See, now I want more, but I have to behave because we are why do we make so much? Why are there containers of things on my stove? Because we are taking them with us to Indiana when we leave for Indiana this weekend. We are going, like I mentioned over the weekend, we're going to my family Christmas on Saturday. We are doing my husband's family Christmas on Sunday. We said we would bring the snacks. So we made a lot. Bryant told my family, my aunt who was hosting, that he would bring snacks, and of course she was like, okay. So lots of snacks. So some for our own personal to eat, of course, but also to take with us to the family gatherings. My husband also likes to make it and take it to his employees. So he did that, and he took like a batch in for his coworkers, his employees. And then we usually wait, and then whatever is pretty much left over, then we take into my work. It's not that my work isn't as important or prioritized. It's just timing wise, it'll work out better. So for me to do all of that stuff. So that's what I've got for you today. What am I gonna do the rest of today? It is Monday. I'm gonna work on some laundry. I mentioned that I've got a load of my clothes currently in the washer. I'm gonna put those in the dryer. I have a load of my clothes that need to be folded and or hung and put away. And I have a load of clean towels that I need to finish folding and put away. I did about half of all of my chores yesterday. I folded half of the towels and I cleaned. There were different kinds of dishes. I cleaned about half of our dirty dishes, like pots and pans. We loaded the dishwasher, and then of course the boys re-dirtied up my kitchen making their stuff. But whatever. So agenda is really just finish my loads of laundry that I started, get another load of clothes done for myself, and then stitch. That's what I want to do. I also want to read. I did not get to read yesterday, but I want to read. I just finished, before I filmed this, Kennedy is stuck in her sweater. That's why you hear her whining. I just finished reading or listening to It by Stephen King. Very good. Very long, but definitely worth it. I'm glad I finally listened to it and finished it. I got it way back in October, got about halfway through it, and then my hold was up and I couldn't renew it because so many people had placed holds on it. Finally got it back here in December. Finished listening to it, and there's still people waiting behind me who have holds for it. So I had to return it, but I finished it early. So the next person, sorry, I'm pressing buttons. The next person has it. Blah, 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 blah. I've got a couple other books I'm gonna be reading. There's a new event happening in Hell's Stitchin', one of the groups I'm in. We're making Christmas trees out of solo cups. You make a cup, and it's 100 stitches, and then after you place a cup, you roll a die, and depending on what number, nothing happens, your tree stays the same, you either lose a cup or two, you get an extra cup, or it completely falls and you have to start over. So then you roll, determine what happened to your pyramid, then start your next cup, and so on and so forth. And we've got like a week to try and make as tall a solo cup Christmas tree as possible. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. This is going on long enough. For today's Do Good December, for December 12th, it is to be generous. Provide, I don't remember the exact words, but it was provide, essentially, show generosity by feeding, loving, or giving kindness to someone today. The whole thing is about being generous, and I love that. And that isn't really nice because, we have all this food, and he did take food into work today, and so my husband is feeding people today. He's being generous, he's feeding people. I'm going to be generous with my time and my attention. I went into work. I tried to pick up some extra things since I was gone the last 2 days. So yeah, just be generous. But I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Do some good.